Title: I discovered a hidden door in my apartment, and I wish I hadn't. So, this all started about a month ago. I live in a pretty old apartment building in a city that I won't name, but let's just say it has a lot of history. The kind of place where the pipes creak at night, the walls are thin, and sometimes you hear noises you really don't want to investigate. I've been here for about 3 years, and aside from the occasional weird smell from the hallway or an odd stain appearing on the ceiling above my bathroom that my landlord swears isn't a leak, things have been normal. That is, until I found the door. It was a Thursday night, and I was doing my usual routine, watching YouTube on my laptop and ignoring the dishes piling up in the sink, when I heard a dull thud from my bedroom wall. I was used to hearing my neighbors make noise, but this was different. It wasn't the usual muffled shouting or footsteps above me. It sounded like something heavy hitting wood. I ignored it at first, but then it happened again, and this time it sounded closer. I don't know why, but a chill ran down my spine. I got up, pressed my ear to the wall, and listened. Nothing. I shook my head, laughing at myself for getting spooked, and went to sit back down. But then, thud! This time, my bookshelf wobbled. Now, my bookshelf isn't some flimsy IKEA thing. It's solid wood, heavy as hell. It shouldn't be moving unless there was an earthquake or someone pushing it. I stood there, staring at it, heart hammering. I reached out, grabbed the edges, and pulled it forward slightly. And that's when I saw it. A door. Not a normal door, though. No handle, no frame. Just a rectangular outline in the wall, covered in the same peeling beige paint as the rest of my apartment. The kind of thing you wouldn't notice unless you were really looking for it. I felt my stomach drop. I've seen enough horror movies to know this was not something I should mess with, but of course I did anyway. I ran my fingers along the edges, feeling for any sort of gap, and after a minute, I found a small indent on the right side. I pushed. The door swung open, without a creak, without resistance. Just whoosh, darkness. Now here's where I should have noped out. Called my landlord, called the police, anyone. But no, idiot that I am, I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, and stepped inside. The space behind the door wasn't what I expected. It wasn't another apartment or a hidden storage room. It was a hallway. A long, narrow hallway stretching into darkness. The walls were made of old brick, crumbling in some places, covered in what I hoped was just dirt. The air was stale, thick with dust and something else, something metallic. Blood? Rust? I didn't want to know. I should have turned back. Every instinct in my body screamed at me to turn around and shut that damn door. But then I saw it. At the end of the hallway, barely visible in the dim light of my phone's flashlight, was a shape. A person? A shadow? It wasn't moving, just standing there. I froze, my breath caught in my throat. The light flickered, and then it moved. Not walked, not stepped, shifted, like it had been dragged an inch closer without actually moving its legs.